Hey everybody, back at you again with another review. I felt like I needed to get another one out there real quick just to get that bad taste out of my mouth of part 5. Everybody's, has their own opinion, so if you like part 5, that good for you. Um, to me, you can just skip it. In fact, Tom McLaughlin, which is the director of Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives, thank God, he actually said, you know what, we're just going to ignore part 5. And I'm fine with that too. Just leave part 5 where it is. It's one of those things we can watch it, it's fine. But Tommy Jarvis has spent some time in a mental institution. And he's still getting the nightmares of Jason all these years. And he needs to make sure that Jason's dead once and for all. So he takes his buddy, I think his name is Haz in here, and they go over to the graveyard, and they want to make sure. So they dig him up. I don't know. I always cringe still when I watch this scene. Like, no, don't do this, Tommy. What are you doing? You killed him. It's funny that you killed him, and now you're going to bring him back alive. But no, he digs him up, sees his body there, gets flashbacks, of the part 4 scenes, and he's upset and grabs a part of the fence and stabs him with it. That's fine. Take it out. Take it out. He leaves it in there, gets upset, has his hockey mask, throws it at him, and lightning hits. Lightning hits, if I'm not mistaken, twice on that the pole. So at that point, I still am like, Tommy, why? His friend Haz gets killed, and he smashes the shovel against Jason, and you see a pretty gory and outstanding kill. Through the heart, you see the heart come out. So again, that's the first thing you notice is from the difference between this and part 5 is that the kills are going to be better, are going to be gory, and so far so good for me. The very first part of this is outstanding. You do get somewhat of more humor in this. I do like it. It's not a Freddy Krueger type of humor, but it's definitely a humor that you could throw certain scenes in here, and it's just absolutely hilarious. It kind of goes well with it. Also, you notice that this is the first time we see what people call zombie Jason. So the first 4 Jasons were known as the human Jason, and I've seen a lot of people complain about zombie Jason, human Jason. Me personally, I prefer human Jason, honestly. But I got no problem with zombie Jason. In fact, to me, this is the best zombie Jason is in this movie so far. C.J. Graham, he did an outstanding job on playing Jason here. People have a problem with him being zombie. They think, he should be human. Well, he's been dead for a while, a lot of years. So what do you expect him to just raise up and still be human? So to me, this was perfect. And his look was awesome. I love the look of Jason, especially when he's unmasked. It's pretty gross, especially when you see all those maggots on his face. That's the part I do like, is him raising out of the casket and putting the mask back on with the spear. It's great. And there's some good kills in here, some funny ones too, including the group of executives that are going paintballing. There's that one guy, I guess, when they're dead, they put the bandana on there, it says dead. And he's really mad, and he's got, coincidentally or conveniently, he's got a machete. And he's over there whacking the plants and, trees and stuff like that, all mad. And runs into Jason. Jason throws him against that the tree, and then when he slides off, you see the bloody smiley face, and that's to me it's funny. It's hilarious. Little things like that Tom McLaughlin put in there that it's great. So you also notice in this one that Tommy Jarvis is played by Tom Matthews, and my honest opinion, out of the adult Tommies, he's my favorite. I do like Corey Feldman as the little Tommy Jarvis, but I can't really compare the two. They're two different, even though they're supposed to be the same character. I don't put them together. When I compare them, it's more of, okay, I like Corey, and out of the other two, who do I like most? And it's this one that I do like more, Tom Matthews. So he needs to go tell everybody, hey, Jason is going to be after you guys. At this point, we also notice that Crystal Lake has been renamed to Forest Green. So they're hoping that would put the memories of Jason away. And I understand what they're going at, but that's unnecessary. I like Crystal Lake. We all know it was Crystal Lake. Y'all know what the history's been. As far as you know, and that you're concerned, Jason's dead. So Forest Green, I don't know. The one thing they did in this one also is bring back camp counselors. So instead of Camp Crystal Lake, you have Camp Forest Green. This is the first time, besides the very beginning of part 1, that you do actually see kids at the camp. And there's just some funny things. There's that, I can't remember his name. There's a little kid that's just, very a smart aleck, and he always looks to his, I believe, his brother, and says a few things. I'm not going to mention what it is. I don't recall at this time, but he's hilarious. And then you got the camp counselor Court, and he's down there putting rocks on the ground, explaining things away. Like, he thinks he's smart, and he thinks he knows what he's talking about. It is absolutely hilarious. Again, there's some great kills. I'll go back to the paintballing. You got the triple kill. And that was absolutely outstanding. It was a pretty cool point of view, all I'll say. You got Tom McLaughlin's wife, who sees Jason, while they're driving the car, and she's the one that mentions that anybody with a mask is not good. And she's funny. She goes over there, she gets stabbed in the face, and you noticed there's the American Express card. There's a little bit of humor. Don't leave home without it. I think that's what Tom McLaughlin said. Little things like that as adults you kind of pick up. As a kid, you don't really get it. What else? Let's see. Basically, you got kids at the camp. A little girl that's seen Jason, and she's freaked out, trying to tell the counselors, "Hey, watch out! We got this guy over here." And then one by one, they're killed. You got Court. He gets stabbed in the side of the head over here, and right before that, his girlfriend gets thrown right in the mirror on the side of the RV. That was kind of clever. I haven't seen that one before, so I did like that one. Let's see. She got the funny caretaker at the gravesite. You've seen him a few times, and you notice that he's just funny. And then when he does get his death, he's drinking his booze. He throws it. The bottle doesn't drop. He's, oh, what the heck? Jason cracks in half and stabs him. And I think in the throat, which I always thought that was funny. If you get stabbed in the throat, how are you going to scream? Because I think that's what he did afterwards. You hear his scream while those other two are on the bike riding away, and they get the double stab on that one. Basically, and then at the end of it, you get some good kills with the sheriff. A couple deputies. I think there was one that was on the dock who... Jason threw like a little knife at him, stabbed him right here, and he fell backwards. I thought that was really cool. So basically, Tommy, at the end of it, which is, first of all, it's outstanding at the end of it. I do love, where he's out in the lake in the boat getting ready for him and saying, Jason, this is, I'm the one that you want. So Jason goes after him. Oh, by the way, he goes right in the water. He is not afraid of water, which we later on see in some other films. You're like, hey. But anyway, and the end of it was awesome. He ends up putting fire all around there. He puts the rock with the chain around his neck and puts him in the water. And you see Tommy over there struggling with him, and you think he's drowned. So then the other girl, she goes in there and tries to save him, and then she's struggling with Jason, and then she starts the boat propeller and stabs him in the neck. It's pretty gruesome too. You see all the blood, and the mask is all cut up after that, which you do notice in future sequels. Which is pretty cool. And there's Jason. After that, they save Tommy, and the kids are all happy, and you have Jason killed. And at the end of it, you do see that it does flash to Jason under the water. And then just his eyes open, so it's going to continue after that. But yeah, it was great. So it's real solid in my book. It's different in the aspect of it's a little darker. You get like the Frankenstein feel, and that's how Tom McLaughlin wanted it like that. So it's his take at it, and I think he did an outstanding job with it, trying to take the characters, kind of get a little part of what Jason was before, in 1 through 4, and kind of putting his own twist at it, and I thought that was great. And also, this is the end of the Tommy Jarvis trilogy. So yeah, very strong in my opinion. I do give it 4 out of 5 Jason masks. Very strong 4 out of 5. This is one of the fan favorites I notice all the time. I notice that a lot of people do highly recommend this one. So if you're recommending one and somebody wants to see something for the first time, yeah, I mean, give this one a shot. They'll love it. You'll love it if you haven't seen it. It's very decent and good kills, and definitely. So everybody, thank you very much for staying informed with my channel. If you haven't, please subscribe. Share if you would. I would love for you to like some of my videos. Also give some feedback if you'd like. If you got a comment down below, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time with my next review.